What's going on, Soul fans? It's Jaden Campan. I'm here with Kyle Avaloy, new signing for the Soul. Kyle, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Great. Awesome. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to get out there. I'm excited, thrilled for the season. So looking forward to get started.
Great, man. We're excited to have you. All right, man. You want to just get right into it?
Sure, we go right into it.
What kind of influences have you had from your family that have gotten you to where you are now?
Well, a lot of influence that I had in my family was definitely from my grandmother and my father. I was always taught that, life isn't easy. We all get hit with punches and blows, down the road. And it's just a matter of, wiping your face off and, continue that journey that you've always been going on. And while you're doing that, you're always respecting others because people are going through, different problems just like you and stressing over things. So, it's always show that love and that courtesy and that respect towards others, hoping that you get the same back, and it's something that's taken me a long way because first of all, I put God first before everything that I do. And I like my family. We come from humble beginnings. We didn't have a lot growing up. I didn't have a lot, so I was always grateful for the little things that I have, and the opportunities that I had that was presented in front of me. So, I just always remained being myself and being true to me, and not trying to put on a show for, just to fit in with the crowd. I just like being me. So.
Flipping over a little bit, I mean, football, Philadelphia Soul, reason that we're talking right now. Where did it all start for you, football-wise?
Well, my first interaction with the game itself, it kind of took me a while. At first, my love was for basketball. I was always the biggest kid, and I always thought that I was going to be the next Shaquille O'Neal. And I have like my MySpace or like my pages. I have nicknames. I'll try to go by like Baby Shaq or or Baby Diesel or whatever. But unfortunately, my skills weren't that great. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're still good, but they're not as great as they should be at the NBA level. But about around eighth grade, saw a sign at school one day, and I asked my mom if I could sign me up, and I went into it not knowing what position to play. I remember having teammates ask me what position you play, and I just said the first thing that came to my mind, and I said fullback. And, everyone laughed and stuff. So I was like, I don't know, but I as soon as I got into it, and I just saw, like the chemistry that I had with my teammates that, grew on to now, stuff like that. I just love the work ethic that behind football brings because it definitely brought me through a lot. I feel like my life could have gone a different way without football, but with football, it definitely set up my life to be, better opportunities for myself. So.
Right. And then I guess when the opportunity with the Soul arrived,
Mhm.
um, how did that kind of transition where you were with football and then being able to play it professionally in an arena football league?
Well, when the opportunity came, I was totally blindsided by it. I didn't know anything about, well, I knew about the AFL, and I was hoping that one day I could get a call. Just happened that one day, I'm just hanging around, looking on Facebook, and Coach Bill had sent me a message. I'm not really on social media a lot, but when I am, I see these stuff. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? And the opportunity landed itself, and it was on my birthday. So I was going through a hard time. A lot of players go through that hard times through college and after playing college ball and deciding whether to keep playing or not. And I was in that shoe, not debating on what to do. Something just told me to give it a shot. Man, I gave it a shot, and next thing it landed me a spot on the roster. So I'm just waiting to come into camp and prove myself some more. So.
So being in that kind of, I guess, gray area where you don't know what's going to happen. First off, how nice is it for it to happen? And second off, how nice is it to happen 100%?
Yeah, it was a great honor, man. A great honor just to make that trip out there. And just recently I just lost my father, and my father was with me during that trip. And so I'm excited, I'm thrilled, just to be out there in Philly, playing in honor for him. So.
In the email, you said you've never been to Philly, so this is going to be your first time in Philly.
Mhm.
I guess what are some kind of things that you're excited for, whether it's the Philly cheesesteak, whether it's the sports around here?
Man, I got a couple of things. I actually been making a list of some things I want to do in my free times. Well, one, is definitely I need to find a local movie theater because I'm a movie nerd and the Avengers Endgame is coming out, so I need to go purchase my ticket to go see that. Second of all, I'm still debating about the Philly cheesesteak. I had a bad experience eating a Philly cheesesteak, but it wasn't from Philly. It was actually from out of Washington. So
Oh, that's not real.
yeah, it's not real. So right now I'm trying to get over it and try again and hopefully have a good Philly cheesesteak. But I'm just excited just to just explore the area. I've never been there before. I always want to go on a nice little tour out there. Hopefully I could run into my former rivals Carson Wentz. We played him in the national championship game. Back in the college days, so I hope maybe one day I could run into him, see if he's out there. So, but I'm just excited for it. I know it's a beautiful area, home brotherly love and all that stuff. I'm just excited to get out there and just look around and observe everything. So
Right. So going off the whole Avengers thing, first off, who's your favorite superhero in the whole Marvel cinematic universe?
I don't know, man. It's been changing, as the movies go on. Well, let's see. First, it was definitely Iron Man. I mean, come on,
Okay.
it's Tony Stark. And then all of a sudden, now I'm having a little bit more respect for Thor. He's been underneath the radar a little bit, but now he's been stepping up his game a little bit more. So I'm gonna have to go with him, and I will also have to say, I'm gonna have to say Captain America.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been having a bounce back year too. So
We'll flip it back over to football.
Mhm.
Um, what is that kind of? What are you expecting that feeling to be like when you first step in? The camp and all that kind of stuff, and you put that jersey on for the first time. What does that kind of do career wise for you? Taking the next steps, and I guess just how excited are you for that?
Oh man, well, as soon as I get there, man, it's gonna be a lot of emotions for me. Guys maybe ask me why are you looking that way? It's just practice and stuff. But I over the past 2 years I've been through a lot, and I didn't really see the light in the tunnel anytime soon, and I was in this dark hole in this dark place for a long time, and I didn't know if I was ever going to get out of it. But here we are now with another great opportunity to to show off my talent and what I could bring to the table, which hopefully down the road will lead to more opportunities for me. But we're not looking that far. I'm just looking at what's in front of me and just taking it day by day, one step at a time, because that's all we can do. And just giving thanks to God for everything, and even just from waking up in the morning to be able to lay my head down at night, it's just a great feeling, and I'm excited to meet my teammates. I've been doing my research, watching their games on film on YouTube and stuff, and seeing the different players who are coming back and stuff, and just looking how they played from Dan, from Jones, all those guys. These guys are talented guys, and I got the history of what the expectations are and what we're trying to do, and we're trying to win another ArenaBowl championship, and that's what I'm all about: winning now, winning tomorrow, winning later. So that's what I'm coming to do, to help the team as much as I can, to make sure that we're holding that trophy at the end of the season. So.
All right, man, that wraps it up. I thank you so much for being able to take the call and reach out to the Soul fans, reach out to the community, tell a little bit about yourself.
Hey guys, peace.